Can I have 2 bottles of light ale to take out, please?
My pleasure.
And a small whiskey, neat. It's just a small whiskey. Just to settle my stomach.
Moved in then, have you? You and your young lady?
Just about. It's been hard graft, really. You know, fixing the place up. It's all right now, though. Shirley's just gone for a Chinese. And I've come in for the ale.
Having a bit of supper, like, before you settle down for night.
Hey, you want to watch that bottle stuff give you wind? You get wind on your first night, she'll never forgive you.
It's not fair, I mean, it's total panic.
What do you reckon, Vera? A couple of first-timers, like?
You go over that, Shirley's not behind the door. Not that I know from personal experience.
Oh, don't worry, I know she won't wear you. I mean, all right, she might go out, dress up and have a laugh, but, well, there's no cheap about Madame Armitage, I'll tell you that for now.
All right, don't jump down my throat. You never know what you might find.
Oh, you can't blame Jack, Mrs. Duckworth. I mean, to a bloke with his looks, they're all easy.
What? Vince Sinclair and a fish and chips supper? Knocks all my Sharif into a cocktail. Hello?
Oh, thanks, love.
What's Alan up to today, then?
Well, I should think he's up top of a ladder somewhere or other.
Oh, peeping Tom, is he? I didn't know he had hobby.
No, he's working with a mate of his. They're fitting burglar alarms.
Oh, very nice. 90, please.
Oh, and whatever this gentleman's having.
Oh, and I'll get these.
Oh, don't be silly. Just tell the lady what you want.
Oh, all right, I'll just have half then.
Start?
2 hours.
Pint of visit, please. Bet love, I suppose you want something, do you?
I'll have an orange juice, one driving answer. Hey, we're going out for a meal.
Oh, anywhere nice?
No, not really.
Well, it better be.
Well, nice, yes, but not posh. You know, I can't abide them poncy places where you've got to be on your best behaviour all the time.
Well, I can recommend the Black Bull, you know, near the cricket ground. Mind you, it's a bit pricey unless you're celebrating a special occasion.
No.
Yeah, well, we are.
Well, flipping special occasion.
Well, you're taking me out, are you? I mean, that's a special occasion.
Thanks, love.
Don't forget to take them with you when you go home.
They've not come now.
Oh, but you a tickle thing.
Yeah, well, I've been thinking since then. Just say Jack's been up to his tricks again.
Oh.
Do you remember David Atherton?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he sent me a rose, and there was no message on that one either.
But he did make himself known in the end. In fact, you only chucked him when that other loser come back into your life.
Yeah, well, he landed back from prison, didn't he?
And a right job we had to get rid of him and all. Oh, you don't think he's back on scene?
But it's always a possibility, isn't it? And so's David, and he's done it before.
But I mean, it must be 2 years more.
Who knows with fellas? I've still got his number, you know.
David's.
I don't know where Steve is. Don't want to either. It's all right if we use the phone.
Hey, on the other hand, it's probably neither of them. It's probably some brand new gorgeous hunk just hovering on the sidelines.
You're an optimist, Bet.
Yeah, I must be, so we married him.
Bet.
What?
I hope she pays for these private calls.
Give over. She's just trying to track down a secret admirer. Wouldn't you if you had one?
What do you mean, if?
I mean, look, it's a shame. But believe me, I am not saying I believe they're ideal couple. But they deserve a chance same as anybody else.
Look, some women are like that. Very bitter.
You sound as if you know a few.
Yeah, me too. They wind up the losers, though. You can see it in their faces, all tight and drawn, suspicious, living their lives expecting the worst.
Oh, come on. You're quite a little philosopher. You want quiet.
No, I'm not a bad judge of character.
Oh, what do you think of mine?
Huh? Easy. First time I clapped eyes on, he had you down for a right little raver.
You?
What? Far wrong, was it?
It was a Scotch Alec with him. Right,
Gloria not in. She isn't back.
Well, do us a favour. Let her off early, and I'll buy you a bottle of your favourite scent. What do you say?
It doesn't matter a toss what I say, Cock. It's what she says that counts.
That'll do me. Gloria. I hope those roses were the right colour.
They were never for you.
Well, I never did clear out that business about Linda Farrell, did I?
There's nothing to clear up. Nothing that the corporation work car couldn't have dealt with.
Look, sweetheart, I treated you badly. It's taken me a lot of time and a lot of guts to say I'm sorry. I am.
Glad to hear you.
Forgive and forget. We had some good times, didn't we? Do you remember that little table at Luigi's? I booked it for 9 o'clock tonight.
I'm working.
It's all right. I fixed it up with the boss.
It's very thoughtful of you.
I can be when I try. So, Villa la Crema, Zabaglione, a bottle of Verdicchio, and a down on my knees apology. What do you say?
What do I say? I say on your bag, sunshine. And you can take those with you.
Well, you can't win them all, Squire. Well, maybe some aren't worth winning. Hey, darling. There's a present for you.
Well, according to Curly, when he writes this, weaving about all over the street, he was. Cops had no option.
Well, he definitely weren't in the right state when he left here. He looked sober as a judge.
Yeah, he did. Well, that little went fresh air, it's him, you know. Well, I mean, if he's been drinking all day, and it won't be first time.
And watch your mouth, you.
Feeling sorry for my birds of a feather.
Yes, Michael, what's your pleasure?
The unofficial town cry been doing her job as usual, has she? I'll have a scotch, please, Bet. I didn't think I'd be drinking Perrier water, did you?
Might be as well in the circumstances.
Oh, come off it there. I'm not stupid. I know when I've had enough.
Just as long as you do.
What was Vera bleating about just then?
Mike was breathalyzed last night outside here.
Really? That is good news.
Good news?
Ah, well, if he's not driving, he'll be able to drink more, won't he? And probably in here. I'll bump the whiskey order up, I think.
Some?
Yeah. Cheers. Were you over the limit?
Well, according to the old bill, I was.
Mike, may I just say how sorry I was to hear about your misfortune. I was just saying to Beth, it'll be some promotion-hungry constable splitting hairs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So if you want a solid citizen to stand up in court, give you a character reference, I'm just the man to lie for you.
Well, your loathing showing low.
Fancy accusing me of doing that.
Well, somebody shocked him. Weren't you, were it? Who blew the whistle on Mike for commercial reasons?
No, mind you, it's given me an idea. One or two people who'd spend a bit more if they haven't got a car to worry about.
Well, I've got news for you. They might start sucking mineral water like Mike has.
Well, I mean, according to Percy Sugden, Alan Bradley out killed the fella.
Oh, he's exaggerating.
Right, just you wait till I see Percy Sugden.
No, well, there was a bit of trouble, you know, and Alan did get hold of this fella, but it's not as bad as Percy's making out.
He's a bit too handy with his fist, though, isn't he, Alan Bradley? I mean, look at that time he had to go at Terry Duckworth. If I was Rita, I'd keep my chairs at home with him. You won't catch me living with a bloke that'd bash as soon as look at you. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm sorry, love. I was thinking about you and him.
Oh, don't worry, Betty. I more or less managed to forget it myself. It seems a long time ago now.
Look at him. Here's me in me muck, mopping and stoning. There's him, dressed up like a dog's dinner, waltzing off for a liquid lunch.
How many times do I have to tell you I shall be working? It's just as hard work getting artist bookings on the club circuits as it is mopping a floor. Harder. And yes, let's be frank, probably less enjoyable. At least you've got something to show for it, a nice clean floor.
You're all taught, you. You swore blind you'd find me a cleaner.
Oh, now, come on, let's be fair, let's be having it. What I promised to do was...
£1.50 an hour. I mean, more than that.
Oh, yeah. And if I do, what happens next time you want a good trolling off to Morocco, eh? There'll not be enough money to pay for it, will there?
Well, I'm sick of doing it, and so are them girls.
Well, you'll just have to look a bit harder for a cleaner then, won't you? I mean, there must be some old dear that'd leap at it. It's not demanding work, is it? Any clown can do it.
One of these days, you'll walk away from me, something'll snap inside my head, and I'll forget I'm a lady. I just hope for your sake I'm not holding this yard brush in my hand when it happens. You want anything in that tonic water?
Nah, I'll take it neat.
What do you want, these ostentatious teetotallers all of a sudden?
Teetotal, give over. I like a drink, me.
I can vouch for that.
Only when I'm driving, which is what I do for a living, don't forget, I reckon it's a mug's game.
You calling me a mug, sunshine?
But I'm not calling you anything. You started this conversation by making remarks about what I was drinking, which is what I want to drink and nobody else's business.
That'll be the day when people start minding their own business round here. Someone was minding my business when they set the old bill on me, weren't they? I was fit to drive that night, one of the safest drivers on the road. Record as good as anyone.
Yeah, well, maybe you've been lucky all your life. It's all right. Your luck ran out.
Luck had nothing to do with it. Someone shot me. It's the trouble with people around here. They have a bit of brains and a bit of guts, and they try and drag you down to their level.
Oh, you'd know all about that. You've done plenty of it in your time.
Now, look, if you've got any complaints, you come out with them. Come on.
Give it a rest, Mike.
What?
Pushing people. It's enough. Leave it.
All right. Put another scotch in there.
Desmond, if you'll just let me get... Will you let me speak, Desmond, please? Thank you. Now, your trouble is your act's too upmarket. I mean, it's too sophisticated for the clubs these days. I mean, let's face it, tying knots in balloons. Pardon? Yes, all right, sculpture in latex. It's not what they want, Desmond. I mean, people are only interested in balloons these days if there's a naked woman hiding behind them. No, I know that's nothing in your line, Desmond, but the point I'm trying to make is that you've had a very good run. Yes, I mean, how many blokes tying knots in balloons get their own radio series? Well, there's no need to be abusive. No thanks, Desmond. I can tie a knot in it myself.
You know, I wish you'd put your mind to the problems we've got in this pub instead of your deadbeat novelty acts.
Look, I've told you, there's 1,000 cleaners out there desperate to get their hands on a mop.
Not the cleaner, although I do want that sorted. It's Mike Baldwin.
Well, what about him?
Well, if you were behind that bar when you should be, you'd know. He keeps picking on people. He's dead bitter since he got breathalyzed. He's wheedling folk. He'll cause a fight before he's done.
Give over.
It's right, Alec. You want to get a grip of him and mark his card.
Look, you're talking about our best customer. He doesn't just sit there nursing half a mild, you know. He puts his hand down. We could do with a few more like him.
Well, I might have known you'd see it that way.
It's the only way to see it, isn't it?
5:30, Betch. Lay up now.
I've just been asking Milado to do something about shutting Mike Baldwin's mouth.
Oh, why? Is he going to?
No, he isn't. Mike's a big spender, isn't he? And like it says in the song, Glo, it's the rich what get the pleasure, the poor what get the blame.
Put large scotch in there, will you, Ben?
You're lashing it down tonight, aren't you, Mike? I hope you're not in the car.
Is that any of your business?
I was asking you as a friend.
Excuse me, but I couldn't help hearing the good lady's remarks about the multi-car. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I understood you were barred from driving.
I will correct you, and you are wrong. Until or when a court of law takes my licence away, I see no reason why I shouldn't drive.
But there's always one good reason why you shouldn't drive, and that's because you've had too much to drink.
Who asked you to stick your oar in?
It's a public house. Seemed like a public conversation.
It's not even a private conversation, because I don't want to talk to this bloke. He's a busybody, with his nose in other people's business. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't you who set the old bill on me the other night.
As a matter of fact, it wasn't, but if it had been, I wouldn't have concealed it from you, because in my opinion, anybody that drives when they're drunk, they shouldn't just have their licences taken off them, they should be locked up.
See it here.
Go and get Alec. Tell him it's starting to get nasty.
Your case comes up on Wednesday, doesn't it? Well, after that, you might not be so keen on drivers who drink, because you'll be a pedestrian like me.
They haven't taken my licence away yet.
No, but they will do.
A man is innocent until proven guilty, and my solicitor seems to think I stand a very good chance.
How did they work that out, then? You were well over the limit, weren't you?
That is not the point. The point is by law that the test they carried out on me was done in a due and proper fashion. And there happens to be a big question mark there. And my solicitor knows his stuff. I have every confidence in him.
This is very interesting. It should reach a wider audience.
Leave it.
No, if you get off, how about doing an interview for the paper, how an admittedly drunk driver feels about getting his licence to kill renewed?
Look, don't give me all that sob stuff. I'm one of the safest drivers on the road today. Bet, put another large one in there, will you? I think I'll pop into town and have some drinks in some brighter
You've
company.
got absolutely no conscience.
Don't you talk to me about conscience, sunshine. You'd swear black was white and a stack of Bibles if you could harm me.
Yeah, well, some of us happen to have kids, and the sooner you're no longer zooming drunkenly around the streets in your flash car, the better we'll like it.
That'll do, Ken.
You drive the way you do everything else, and you don't give a damn who you knock down if they just happen to get in your way.
All right, that's it. Right, come on, let's be having you, Ken. I want you out.
Here, come on, landlord, you can't do that.
Don't tell me how to run my premises. It's up to me who gets admitted and who gets served.
Alec, you're making a big mistake.
Come on, Ken. Look. I didn't want to stop in here anyway.
Right. Now, do you think you can manage to run the bar while I get back to the accounts?
Well, I hope you're pleased with yourself.
Me? Well, what did I do? Apart from wind my dear father-in-law up. The funny thing is, though, I'm not driving the car tonight. It's in the garage. Good, eh?
I don't suppose she said anything to you?
About what?
About Ken?
Bet?
Yeah.
Well, no, she hasn't. But then it wasn't Bet who gave him his marching orders, was it? It was Alec.
Yeah, but I can't see her standing by letting him get away with that. I mean, after all, he's been part of the fixtures of fittings of this place since, well, since Adam were a lad.
Anybody I know?
Oh, well, we were just saying, you know, about this Ken Barlow business. I mean, it's not as if he deserved it, love, and I do think he's owed an apology.
Yeah, me and all.
You don't have to tell me, Betty.
Well, perhaps if you had a word.
Don't you think I've tried, Betty, love? But trying to get through to Alec these past few days, well, it's been like trying to crack reinforced concrete with a glass hammer. But don't worry, Betty. I won't let it drop, believe you me.
Yeah, well, while you're at it, there's something else you can remind him about and all. Me and Betty are supposed to be barmaids, not cleaners.
Gloria, how do you think I feel?
Look, well, if you ask me, lovey, the longer we're mug enough to do it, the longer he'll be happy to let us.
Yeah, it's getting beyond a joke, you know, Bet. I'm getting no time to myself.
All right, I'll have another go, but that's all I can promise.
Oh, well, to try and tell him that we'll do it today, but that's all we can promise, right, Gloria, lovey?
Right, Betty.
So she's not using the ferrets in the act anymore, then? No. Well, yes, I mean, I quite agree. It's a terrible place to be bitten, is that? Accrington. No. Well, look, Selston, I'll have to go in a bit of a rush now. Give Dolores my best wishes. Tell her I hope it soon heals up. Yes, of course, I'll be in touch. Yes, ciao.
Behold the winged messenger.
Eh?
I have been sent by the enemy without. The peasants are revolting.
What the heck are you on about?
Betty and Gloria. They've had it up to their eyeballs with this cleaning lark, and while we're on the subject, so have I.
Bet.
No, Alec, it's gone on far enough. Now, I couldn't find anybody to do the job for the pit and shore offering. You said you could. Right, I'm waiting.
Well, there's nothing to worry about.
Everything's in hand. Yes, I know. But what are you actually doing about it? Because I'm telling you, Alec, you've got two very dish-chuffed barmaids out there.
Look, I can't stop now, Bet. I really can't.
And that's not all.
Oh?
Ken Barlow.
What about him?
Well, the girls reckon that you owe him an apology, and while we're on the subject, so do I.
Now, look,
No,
Bet.
Alec, it is not good enough. You were in the wrong, and you know you were in the wrong.
Not now, Bet, please. I haven't got the time. I've got an appointment in 10 minutes, something I've been trying to set up for weeks. I'll have a chat with them when I get back. In the meantime, just tell them that...
Everything's in hand.
Exactly. All quiet, then?
Now the cellar's blown up. Fella dressed as Mickey Mouse took off with a till. Betty's run off with a gas chap. Apart from that, nothing I couldn't handle.
Good girl. Sorry I'm a bit late, but you know how these business meetings drag on. I'll just nip upstairs, get out my glad rags, and I'll be back to give you a hand.
Alec, a message from the troops.
Now, if it's about the cleaning...
It is. I told you how they felt about it this morning. Do you remember?
Of course I remember, and I told you what to tell them.
And I did. And they weren't happy. Not happy at all.
Oh, that's their hard luck.
No, Alec, it's your hard luck. Because from now on, we've got a new cleaner for this place.
Hmm?
You. The girls have withdrawn their labour on that front.
They can't do that.
Oh, yes, they can. And they have. And I'll tell you something else for now to know. If you don't apologise to Ken Barlow and tell him that he's welcome to come back into this pub any time he likes, they'll not be the only ones withdrawing their labour. I will be joining them.
Have a pint, please, Gloria. Rita gone, is she?
Oh, yeah, 10 minutes in.
Got held up on this job, you see.
It's no good explaining to me. I'm not the one who was stood up.
That's me in the doghouse again, I suppose. Blowing a fuse, was she?
Well, no, she wasn't, as it happens. I think she reckoned you'd be working, you know. In fact, I'd say she was quite chuffed, really. That you'd find yourself something you could chuck yourself into, you know.
Honest?
Honest, yeah.
Well, that's something, I suppose.
I must say, I never expected you to take to it. Not the way you have done.
I've got hidden talents, me, you know.
Oh, yes, I do know.
Hey, did you tell him? I told him, Betty.
What did he say?
Not a lot he could say. He knows the score. It's up to him what he does now.
Look, we mean it. No more skivvying.
All right, Betty, you've made your point. Now stop worrying. I've got every confidence in my husband to get it sorted. Now he knows what the alternative is.
Alternative?
He does it himself. Yes, Mike.
Give me the scotch bit. Make it a large one. So much for silver-tongued flaming lawyers. No need to ask how it went, then. 12 months ban, 200 quid fine.
Well, you can't say it in Tastriot, man.
Oh, thanks very much, mate.
I take it the defence didn't work.
No, mate.
What about all these sub-stories you had lined up about, you know, what effect it was going to have on your business and all the girls that were working for you and all that?
Still doesn't alter the fact that they caught me driving bank to rights over the odd, does it? Still, I suppose it's made someone happy.
Happy? Like who?
Yeah, cheers.
Like whoever set me up.
Set you up?
I don't think the police were just sitting there waiting by accident, do you? I mean, they couldn't they?
What do you reckon, Gluck?
Eh?
Was he set up?
Well, there's enough folk around here with good reason, that's for sure.
I mean, they're just sitting there in the thing. They just drove straight out of it.
Over the top.
Oh, Deirdre, I was just about to knock.
Ah, looks as if I've saved you the trouble then, doesn't it?
Yeah. Kenneth? I was just saying to your lady wife here, I was just about to knock. She wanted a quick word, like.
Oh, well, let me stop you.
No, not with Deirdre, actually, with you. Well, both of you, really. It's about that little misunderstanding the other night.
Misunderstanding? Didn't look like much of a misunderstanding to me.
Yes, well, I mean, at the time, you know, in the heat of the moment. Well, all things considered, perhaps I did act a bit hasty.
You took it out on the wrong fella, I know that.
Yes, well, like I say, you know, in the heat of the moment.
So, what exactly are you trying to say?
What am I trying? Well, you know, just that if an injustice has been done...
You're apologising?
No. Yes, I mean, I'm saying if an injustice has been done, I'd like to put the situation to rights.
Pity you didn't think of that at the time, isn't it?
Look, Kenneth, all I'm saying is that whatever's happened, it's all water under the bridge as far as I'm concerned. You're welcome back in the Rovers any time you like.
Look, love, I hate to hurry you, but I do have an appointment.
Right, love, I'm coming.
All right.
Sorry?
So I've told you.
Yes, right, you told me. Now we really must be going.
So we'll be seeing you back in again then, will we? Yes? Yes, Alec. Very magnanimous of you, Alec. Very touching. What do you want? Blood?
I would have thought you'd have been better employed looking for a cleaner.
Ben, can't you use your influence, you know? Keep them going for another couple of days. Give me a chance to look round.
I'm sorry, Alec.
Look, I had a word with Ken, didn't I, like I promised? And don't think it didn't hurt, you know, because it did. Every single word of it. But I did it because it's what you wanted. Now, surely it's not too much to ask that you should...
They won't wear it, Alec. They've had enough, both of them. And if you want my opinion, you should be thanking your lucky stars you got away with it this long.
But they're being paid.
After a fashion, maybe. Makes no odds, they won't do it no more.
But look, I can't get anybody else, can I, suitable at such short notice?
Well, there's only one thing for it then, isn't there? The polishes and the brushes are down in the cellar. You'll find a pinny hanging behind the door. No sign of Mr. Barlow yet, I see.
Look, I can't force him to come in, can I? I mean, short of putting a bloody ring through his nose and leading him in, what more can I do?
All right, calm down. I was only asking. Bit quiet in here tonight.
I had noticed. Let's hope it's just a temporary phase and word hasn't got round that the Rovers isn't the ideal place to go for a quiet drink anymore, because if it does, we'll know who to thank, won't we?
Same again, right?
No, I'm fine, mate, honest. I was only supposed to be dropping that sewing off for Mum. Anyway, I said I'd pick a takeaway up on the way home.
Yeah, suit yourself, eh?
Yeah.
You're not asking me, then?
Well, if you like. I was wondering if you might fancy a bit of a run out somewhere.
Oh, yeah, go on, let's for a change.
Come on, then.
Just have half a bit of luck, please. What's it I hear about Mike Baldwin losing his licence then?
Oh, true enough. 12-month ban, £200 fine.
Well, I hope that'll be a warning to all of you.
Don't look at me, I've only had a half.
You don't have to tell me either, Percy. Wouldn't be just me licence for me, would it? It'd be job and all.
Well, he'll be looking for sympathy, but he won't get any off me, as he well knows. Just look how many lives have been ruined with drunk drivers.
Well, he can't have any complaints, that's for sure. The amount he puts away. I reckon he could be picked up any night and he'd be over the top. If anybody's got what he deserves, I reckon Mike Baldwin has.
Oh, that's what you reckon, is it?
Oh, Hello, Mr. Baldwin. Oh, we didn't see you come in.
Now, that's obvious, Ivy. So you reckon I got what was coming to me, do you?
Well, as soon as how you ask.
Yeah.
I reckon you did.
And how would you know what I had coming to me, eh? Unless you were the one that set me up, had the police waiting to pick me off?
Now, just hang on a minute, Squire. Look, you want to watch what you're saying? That big mouth of yours is going to get you in a lot of trouble one of these days. I'm not taking that from him,
Take it easy. Son wouldn't do a thing like that, Mr. Baldwin.
Oh, wouldn't he? He seemed pretty chuffed when he heard what had happened to me, didn't he?
Hey! Come on! Get off, both of you. Look, I will not have this sort of behaviour in here. Right, Bet, show him the door.
Me?
You're nearest.
Don't bother with going anyway. Soil my hands. Come on.
You come in, Brian.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me saying so, this sort of thing is getting a bit too much of a habit in here for my liking.
We do mind you saying so, Percy, as it happens, so belt up. I take it you want serving.
Yeah, give us a large scotch, will you, bud? Look, I'm sorry for what just happened there.
Forget it. It's finished.
Oh, no, it isn't. Maybe you didn't set me up, but somebody did. And when I get my hands on them...
Well, let's hope things calm down a little tomorrow at the same time, but don't bank on it, though. Meanwhile, sit back and enjoy Youtha Joyce and Brian Murphy in the very first episode of George and Mildred, next on Plus.